The Brexit vote is a clear negative development for the global growth outlook, of course specifically for the UK, but also for Europe. It injects a new cloud of uncertainty onto the scene in a world already struggling to grow firmly, and likely ultimately means that interest rates globally are going to remain even lower for even longer. But let's consider it from a North American perspective. Our view is that while it's not a positive, it's also most likely not going to be a huge blow to growth in Canada and the US. For instance, we have not significantly changed either our US or Canadian growth outlook as a result of the vote. We still see the US economy growing by just under 2% this year and a bit better than that next year, and Canada just over 1% this year and improving to just over 2% in 2017. A slower UK economy will have little direct impact on North American growth. Exports to Britain account for less than 4% of the total in both countries. While we have cut our view on UK growth over the next year by nearly a full percentage point, that alone will not have a major effect on North America. The main concerns from the Brexit vote are the impact it could have on the rest of the European Union and its follow-through impact on financial markets and overall financial conditions. Now, the initial financial market reaction was no question sour, but part of that response was simply due to the fact that markets had been leaning so heavily, incorrectly as it turned out, toward a Remain vote. Even with the rough ride in the wake of the Brexit vote, overall financial conditions are still much improved since earlier this year, with bond yields well down, stocks well off their lows, and oil prices much higher than in the winter. The biggest wildcard from the Brexit vote is what happens in the rest of the European Union. Does another member of the remaining 27 follow the UK lead? And more importantly, does a member of the Euro take that step? That will be the true test for the markets in the days, months, and years to come, and not something that can be clearly answered at this point. It is fair to say that the negative market reaction to the Brexit vote may actually dim the drive for leaving the European Union and other countries. So overall, the Brexit vote is clearly not a positive for the global economic outlook. It injects more uncertainty. However, we also don't believe it's a massive negative for North America and would guard against immediately assuming the worst for the future of the European Union.